simply create a state. And the state's wrong, of course. It's set up just like the first one. But we want the exact opposite values here. We want the jaw left target to be 100. And for the Y rotation, we actually want negative 17. Probably good enough. Or sorry, positive 17. My apologies. And it drives it the other way. So you now have a control object that, based on its rotation, you get a nice flexible jaw joint. The animators with one control can take it from side to side, up and down. And so now it's a matter of taking a look at what how our skinning is affecting the model, and also making adjustments to the actual targets to make sure that we don't have those breakthroughs that we're seeing from side to side. You can see it looks like we've pushed the jaw. When we go all the way down, we're getting an extreme. It's pushing through as well, so we're going to have to really adjust some of the targets. Again, we could also create more targets and try and fix it more ways than just the 3 we have. I think we can do it with it and get it looking really good, though. So it's just a matter of going now and adjusting those targets to make sure that we can get to the extreme poses that we've got without having any problems with our shape and form of our model. To just wrap up what I've done with the face here, I've actually gone in and created another target. This was the mouth closed target where the top lip was getting pushed down underneath the bottom lip as the jaw was going up. So I've actually done a bit of a target here to pull the lip up and out. This is giving a really nice feel now. When I pull it up, you can see it's actually pushing the top lip up, and it's pushing it up out of the way. And also I corrected the problems that when it went to the extremes, we were getting a bit of breakthrough. And I've also added the corners of the nose into the targets, bit of the nose area, and a bit more of the cheeks into the skinning, and played with the weights a little bit. So now I've got a little bit better weighting going on, and a little bit better targets working. And what it's really best to do is, before you go into doing anything else, you really need to get this jaw working as it should, like this. And get it working flawlessly. Don't try and hammer ahead and create piles and piles of targets that just don't work together. You need to massage each set that you do and get each set working well together, and then you're better off for it. So now that I've got that working and included the jaw closed, we can move on to creating more of the targets for the face and trying to get more of the expressions. Next, we're going to work on the corners of the mouth. Now we're going to work on the corners of the mouth, the right and left. Now, since this is very similar to the initial mouth setup that I've done using the same kind of control, I'm going to skip a lot of it and just show what needs to be done. First off, the targets. I've got right and left here using the mirror target script. I have 4 targets for each side, each corner of the mouth, and we're going to have individual controls as shown in the original demo that I did of the character we're trying to achieve here. So we're going to have a control for the right and control for the left. So there's a right in, a left in, a right up, right down, and a right out. And of course the same on the other side, on the left side. So now what we really need to do is we just need to make 2 more controls here, and then connect everything together using Reaction Manager again. Like I pointed out when we created this control, because the way it's set up now, it is very easy to just copy it and it will function as it should. So I'm just going to copy out 2 more, and you can see now that it actually still has the stops on it, and it's still set up the way it is. This is because we've used the script controller and we've handled the nodes as references in it, so we can actually when we copy it, it references everything. Nothing's name dependent. It's all dependent on the node. So when it all copies over, it all updates itself, which is really nice. I'm just going to make our box here wider so it encompasses everything in it, and that can be adjusted at any point in time. So we can rename these, and this will be down in the text, and this is why I haven't